I watched a lot of TV growing up as a child. Did you watch a lot of TV growing up?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Cartoons. Did you watch cartoons growing up?
Yeah, man. That's all I watched as a kid growing up, to be honest with you.
I want to get into something I saw about Cartoon Network, but I want to ask Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers, what was your forte growing up?
That's a great question. I would say more Nickelodeon, more Cartoon Network than Disney.
Okay.
But I did watch a lot of Disney, but it's also a lot of Disney shit that I didn't really watch.
I feel
that a lot of people have.
I feel like there were go-tos for everything. What do you mean by there were Disney things that you didn't watch? I mean, that you watched that people didn't.
No, I'm saying that a lot of people did watch and I didn't watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there were go-to things for channels. So like real live person sitcoms, I was going to Nickelodeon for that. When it came to the original movies that came on TV, I was going to Disney for that. Mm-hmm. When it came to cartoons, unless we're speaking about SpongeBob or Jimmy Neutron or something like that.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents. Those were the three key ones at Nickelodeon. Other than that, I'm at Cartoon Network.
Yeah, bro.
Now, of course, there was a little bit of, we were in the UPN, WB days. There was a lot of the Animaniacs, Freakazoids, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I want to zero in on Cartoon Network because it seems like they might be getting to a point where there may be no more of that.
Right.
They're merging with Warner Brothers?
Supposedly. So it's looking like Cartoon Network is not going to be the same Cartoon Network that we grew up on.
Yeah, it says for understandable reasons, Warner Brothers Discoveries moves to fire 82 employees and eliminate 43 open positions from its television division. Grabbed headlines when it broke earlier this week, yada, yada, yada. And all of those were in the animation division.
Yeah. So that means they're probably going to cancel a lot of shows.
Correct. They're looking to actually merge WB with Cartoon Network, and more than likely, this is going to take them in a different direction.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I get it from a business standpoint because I know they're probably trying to cut back on costs and save money.
Right.
But when you do that, you lose a lot of the identity that you have within Cartoon Network because they're going to cancel shows. I'm sure they're not going to cancel like the biggest shows that are airing right now, but they're going to cancel some of those little shows, and like you said, they're going to change things up.
Cartoon Network has a stigma for being unique, for being off, weird. They're gonna raunchy. They have the cartoons that no one else would have made. You got Chowder and shit like that. You get Rick and Morty. You get the regular show. You get Adventure Time. Rick and Morty is more of Adult Swim, but it's still the same thing. You get Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
The Ed and Eddies. You put me back on. I forgot that Dexter's Laboratory was a
yeah, man. That was
Cartoon Network show.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites growing up.
One of my favorites. Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, shit like that.
Yep.
I hate to think that type of style may be leaving.
Right, it's crazy. Even going back, Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes.
That's Warner Brothers. That's what they could be merging with.
Exactly, but man, it's just crazy that they're gonna take away some of our favorite shows or our favorite network. It's not gonna be the same that it was, but I feel like it's a lot of networks these days that are like that. Like Disney's not the same, Nickelodeon's not the same.
What I will say is Disney's definitely not the same. Nickelodeon, I'll say, is doing the best I've seen them do in a long time. They've got some pretty big shows on there right now. Have you seen that Young Dylan show that Cole from Martin, he's directing now and he's on the show?
Oh, no, I haven't, but he talked about it on the reunion. I remember
that show's pretty big on Nickelodeon. It's a show called That Girl Lele. It's huge. Like Nickelodeon's back doing all right now. Kel's back on a show. I can't remember what show that was that he's doing.
Okay.
There's a lot going on over there. Now, Disney, there's always a lot going on over there, but it's not the same. Cartoon Network, I would say even they haven't been the same in the last 5 years, maybe. Sure. But Adult Swim has always been strong. What happens to Adult Swim, Corey?
Man, I don't know, dude, because you can't really change Adult Swim, man. Like, it has an identity that's its own. Like, nobody's been able to do what Adult Swim has done over the years, and you can't take that away.
No, not with the robot chicken shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even
Celebrity Deathmatch. You remember that, bro?
Hell yeah, I didn't watch Squidbillies, but I knew how big of an impact that had on. I think it's the most profitable show that.
Really?
I think it's the biggest show that Adult Swim's ever had. To keep it 100, I think it's bigger than Rick and Morty.
Which one is it? Squidbillies?
The one with the little fucking squid that runs around saying cuss words and shit.
Man, what's Aqua Team Hunger Force? That's the one I'm thinking.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Man, that was my shit, bro. Meat Wad.
Sailor Moon. The
Jeez.
Boondocks.
Boondocks, of course. Amazing, man.
There's a lot that we might be missing. Damn. Eric Andre.
That shit was funny.
Loiter Squad.
Loiter Squad.
They have a style about them.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
more I
man.
say this, every single show on that network fits into a specific style.
It's like dark, comedy, raunchy, like I mentioned earlier. American Dad's another one that's on Adult Swim. Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Bob's Burgers.
Forgot about that. Well, those are really Fox shows that are spilling over.
Yeah.
But
Great stuff
Black
there,
Jesus for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to think if there was anything else.
I'm looking. I don't see anything that's really just standing out.
But I want to see. I want to see
Robot
what
Chicken?
happens. To
Did
this.
we say Robot Chicken?
Yeah, I think that was the first one. That
Okay.
BoJack Horseman shit.
Oh, man.
Oh no, wait. Was that here? Was that on there? Or was that? I think that was on. That was either there or was it a Netflix thing?
I
But
think that's Netflix. Yeah.
somebody they did like a half horse, half human shit there.
I don't know, man.
Sorry guys.
Yeah, that should be weird.
Too many shows. That shit used to scare the shit out of me when I was little.
That should be weird, man.
But after I got older, the shit got funny. I just wanted to talk about that for a second because that's a piece of our childhood that may be merging with another piece of our childhood. And Warner Brothers is going to completely clean that.
Yeah, they are a conglomerate.
Yeah,
They're going to change it up, man.
they're going to clean that.
For sure.
Nice and clean. No cuss words. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know what might happen. Keep an eye on that. We're going to keep an eye on it. Are we ready to move into music?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.